Welcome, everyone. This is Christy Warnick, and this is Energetic Alchemy. And are you ready for some clearing and some healing today? I took some requests this week. I did a post on my Facebook page, and I kind of shared that around a little bit. So if you ever need or want to request something, you can email me, you can message me, and I'll give you that information here shortly. So, Energetic Alchemy. Why energetic alchemy? Everything is energy. So I did an introduction show last week, so I am happy to be here. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for sharing this out when the video comes out, or if there's a replay, share it out. Tell your friends about it. There is going to be clearings and healings here, and it's coming from that highest source, and it's always for your highest and best good. So, transformation. That alchemy is transformation. Transformation is alchemy. I love to mix and match things, but I would love to help you to really be free of any suffering or struggling that you're going through, but also transform your life for the better. So, you know, it's letting go of what's no longer serving you, but bringing in the things that you really do choose or want, whether you know it or not. You know, just really give that some thought. What is it that I do want? And so I work a lot with the I am presence and the I am, and that just came up right before the show, actually. So the requests that I got this week, and I'm going to go over those with you. And if this resonates with you in any way, it may work for you and resonate with you today. And it also will work and be there for you on the replay. If you go back and listen to the replay, watch the replay, it works just the same. It's infused, it's embedded into this video, into this radio, into this recording. All of this is infused. So just know that it's there anytime you need it. Okay? And if you have a specific issue, if you have something that needs, we really need to get to the root issue, to the really that underlying cause. You can schedule a session with me. Go to ChristyWarnick.com, and I'm happy to work with you specifically on certain issues. But overall, this is going to be very beneficial for everyone. So the replies that I got, or the comments that I got for requests this week, it was strengthening abilities, heal from past relationships, opening up spiritual gifts, connecting with the spirit and angels, love's presence. So it's really opening up that heart space to feel that love for yourself, but for others as well. And also just overall clearing and healing, kind of uplifting from people were saying that they were feeling kind of blah this week, just kind of blah and you know, a little unbalanced. So we're gonna work on all of these things. And we can get this all done within 30 minutes. So we're gonna do our best. Come back each week because we're gonna do even more. So today is gonna be just an overall. I'm gonna incorporate as much of this as possible. So it's gonna be helpful for all of these things plus more. And anything that I don't get this week, I'll get to it the next week or the next week, because there's going to be plenty. And also, I have a YouTube channel, so you can go there and watch all of my videos. You can go to my Facebook page and watch all of my videos. They're all infused with some kind of healing or clearing energies, and they're all very beneficial, and they're all very high vibrational too. So I like to keep things more on the positive side, but I do address the things that, you know, the things that you do want to be free of, the things that you may be going through. I understand. I've been there. I've done that, and now I'm moving on. But I do have compassion for those people that are going through stuff, because I have been there, and energy healing saved my life, and it can save yours. And just be open to receiving that. So today we're going to get right into, because I have a lot of downloads and stuff for you as well today, and we're going to be doing some aligning and balancing. So I work with every aspect of the being, the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, any and every part of you. There's so much that can be done during a session. Like I said, these are just overall things, and I make it into, like, someone did ask for a specific thing in a request this week, and it had to do with insulin resistance. And I actually gave them a frequency code for that. And so that's in the comments of the post that I posted on my Facebook page, which, by the way, is facebook.com/Christy Warnick1. Christy Warnick and the number 1. And so you can go there on my Facebook page and look in the comments there. I put a couple of codes in there to help with that, to resolve that issue. And, if there's underlying issues going on there, they can, like I said, you can always contact me and we can get to the root of that and see what that is and resolve it. I help with contracts, agreements, vows, obligations, commitments, things like that, to really cancel any that are no longer serving you, that may have been from a past life, that may have been from ancestors or some other time or place. That includes, we can, I help to cancel out and uncreate and kind of work with and resolving and healing curses and spells and black magic, dark magic, and hexes and things like that. And also clearing out just any kind of non-beneficial energies, whether they be negative energies, dark energies, or things like that. And, there's all kinds of things. You've got karma, you've got traumas, you've got all kinds of things that can be worked on that that energy healing can resolve very quickly, very easily, and effortlessly. It's just getting to that root issue. And, you've got tons of thought forms and thought patterns and beliefs and programs and all kinds of things going on. So we're really going to ask these things to come up to the surface for you, the ones that you're really wanting to be free of right now. We're going to do a clearing before I get to the downloads and the healing part. So I always start off with clearing these things out first. So whatever you really want to be free of now that's coming up for you, that you really want to clear out, that's right there, and that you're ready to let go of it because it's not serving you. If it's coming up, just be willing to release that now, because I'm going to be asking for a clearing now. And I really clear out your space too for any energies there that are unwanted, unneeded, or unwelcome. So the mind, body, soul, and spirit, all levels, all layers, all bodies. So you get this clearing now. And so I'm just going to ask that come in for you. And also I'm just going to bring in the violet flame. I love Saint Germain, and that just kind of flows all through you and all around you. So you can just imagine a violet light or a violet flame just surrounding you, but it transforms, it transmutes things to that white light, that unconditional love and light from that highest source, whatever that is for you. Okay, I want you to be comfortable with this. I want this to resonate with you. And so whatever that highest source is, there's a lot of different things that you can call it. We've got God, source, creator, universe, Gaia, Mother Earth. There's all kinds of different names, and whatever resonates with you, just connect with that highest source. And also when we're letting go right now, because this is clearing as I'm talking here, put your hand over your heart. And really just ask to be free of that, and just say, I let go of this now. Okay, put your hand on your heart and really let go as much as you can. Take some deep breaths all the way in, all the way down as far as you can breathe in, and hold it for just a minute and then let it go. And every time you do that, you're really bringing stuff up and you're really letting it go. And so this is like a daily maintenance thing that you can do for yourself. So I really want to encourage you and empower you and inspire you with things that are going to be beneficial for you to do for yourself each and every day, just as you would taking a shower or brushing your teeth or, whatever it is you do every day, just on a regular basis. This is self-care as well. This is just as important as brushing your teeth and showering and things like that too, because you really want to energetically cleanse as well. And last week, I mentioned, going up to that highest source and bringing down just that white light all the way down through you, all the way down to the center of the earth, to whatever is most beneficial for you in the center of the earth. And then you want to bring that back up, and you want to bring it all the way back up, and you want to bring it back down. You can do this anywhere, anytime. Just imagine that. You can just sit there and do it when you're standing in line at the grocery store, or when you're sitting in your car at the traffic light or something like that. So you can do this anywhere, anytime. Just run those energies up and down, up and down. And then you can also put your hand on your heart, and you can do that and release things, but you can also do that and bring things in, because what you focus on is what you're creating. So when you're focusing on something that you truly do want and choose, you're more, you're attracting that even more. You're getting in that vibration of thinking about it, feeling that. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What is that? Just any and all senses that you can bring in for that. It's really going to align you with that in which it is that you're choosing to have at that time. So just run those energies right now, put your hand on your heart, and just be willing to let go of anything that is you're ready to be free of, anything that that's really coming up for you right now. Like I said, you can go back and watch the replay of this, or watch any of the other videos, because they all have clearings in them, and they can be very powerful, but yet very gentle at the same time. Okay, because I always call in just these higher, the highest source, but also any and all helpers that are working for you in the highest and best way. And so whatever that is for you, whatever you believe in, just ask that they come in and help with this. And so I'm just asking for those to come in and assist. And so we're just doing a clearing inside and out and all around, mind, body, soul, and spirit, all levels, all layers, all bodies. And that's getting cleared out. And I'm just seeing a spinning light just going around you, just clearing that out. And I can actually run it up through you and all around you. And I can just see that. And then I add in that violet flame. So it turns to a purple, and then it turns back to white. So it's really cool to play around with colors. So have fun with it as well, because you don't have to make it like a daily chore. You can make it something fun. And at the same time, you're helping yourself. You're also letting go, but you're really changing your vibration when you do this. Your frequency is rising when you do these things. So, and the higher your frequency, the higher your vibration, the easier it is for you to manifest, for you to have those things that you really do choose. You just really need to focus and really do your best to really, if something comes up to be cleared, that's fine. But overall, changing your perspective, like I mentioned last week, is a huge life changer. Seeing things from a different perspective, looking for the good in things, the more positive things, instead of going and looking for what's wrong, what's bad, and complaining and things like that. If you change your perspective and you bring in that gratitude, just thanking, for all the wonderful things that you do have around you, instead of focusing on what you don't have, or what you don't want. So that really is helpful, and not everyone's positive 100% of the time, and I understand that. But really, the more often you can be that way, you'll see your life starting to change a little bit more quickly that way. Okay, things will start really changing faster for you. So, okay, so that's cleared out now. It's clearing. Okay, and working on the spiritual, strengthening the abilities and really connecting with spirit angels. And so that came up several times, and opening up spiritual gifts, that came up several times in the comments under the requests that I asked for. And so really with that, we want to make sure that your guides and your guardian angels and any of your divine teams, whatever that is for you. Okay, we've got helpers, whether it's the archangels, the ascended masters, they're also helpers, but they're usually really high on up there. But any like guides or guardian angels or other energies that are around you there to help you, we really want to make sure that they are really truly there serving you in the highest and best way. Any that are not, okay, if they're just around you and they're not serving you in the best way, we're just going to thank them for their service and anything that any positive intentions that they had or good intentions that they had for you. We're just going to thank them for that. And we're going to ask that they be removed now. And we're going to bring in new, any that can be replaced to bring in for your, I call them my teams. And so any that you want to bring in on your teams, you can just see those that light come in around you and invite them in. But we're going to ask, this is like a sacred space that I've created here. So it's a very clear space. So we can just really ask that highest light, those that are of the highest light, those that are fully aligned with that highest source, that those be brought in for you. And so we're just doing like some house cleaning there, some housekeeping and cleaning here, just kind of clearing out anything that is really not there for your highest and best good, that is best for you to be free of right now. So we can actually just kind of work with that for just a minute here. And just really seeing those, and like I said, just thanking them for their service, and then bringing in your new helpers, basically, that are, because as we're ascending, as we're evolving, our helpers, our guides, our guardian angels, sometimes they come and go. Sometimes they've kind of done all that they can for you to that point, and then it's ready for you to receive new ones that are there to bring in new wisdom and knowledge and help for you and guidance. So you want to be open to receiving that, that in which is going to help you to continue, especially with anyone that is seeking to expand or increase or enhance their spiritual gifts and abilities. You really want to have that your teams really evolved and ascended as much as possible as well, and of the highest light. So we're just asking that be resolved for each and every one listening to this, everyone watching this. Okay, and any gifts and abilities and powers that you do have, we're just going to ask that those be enhanced and increased and expanded in the highest and best way for you, for each person individually. Okay, so we're just going to ask that be taken care of, and that your teams really help out with this as well. Any kind of updates or upgrades that any of you need at any point in time, we're just going to ask that those take place with ease and grace, and that any recalibration with that, also take place with ease and grace. So it's very gentle. It's more of an easy process for you, and things can be so much easier and faster these days. It's so wonderful working energetically with people all over the world and helping them. And I love connecting with them and helping. Especially, I do get a good bit of healer types that come to me as clients, and really helping them with these spiritual gifts and enhancing them and increasing them for them, and really clearing out anything that might be so-called blocking them in any way or preventing that for them. So, all right, so we're just going to ask that take place, and I'm just going to make sure that all of your receiving channels are open that are best for you at this time. Any and all systems, subsystems, that they're fully downloaded, integrated, and activated for each and every one of you. All connected to that controller that it's kind of like a master controller that they're all connected to, that be updated and upgraded to really connect with all of these systems and subsystems. Okay. All aligned, all balanced together. Okay. All right. And so I really want to get to some downloads. I love ascending energies as well, and really asking that highest source to really see what is best for you and to send that to you. And so it's really, I'm just a facilitator here. So I'm just asking that this be done for you. I'm fully connected and just asking that be done for you. And so what's come up today, really along with the requests and things that came in this week, all of these are going to help with all of this. So we have a list of selves. which is like self-love, self-responsibility, self-confidence, self-assured, self-perception, self-realization, self-worth, self-control, self-awareness, self-worth, self-knowledge, self-esteem, self-respect, self-consideration, reliance, self-empowered, self-acceptance, and self-trust, forgiveness of self, and forgiveness of others. That is a big one, along with self-responsibility. Those are really big ones there. And like I said, just bringing in that also courage and abundance, bringing in wisdom and knowledge and wealth and trust and faith. Those are very big ones too. And so bringing in any and all things for manifesting and magic and miracles, instant healing, knowing that that's possible, and really safe, secure, sovereign in your body and in your, every part of your being protected and supported, and for creativity, but also knowing your own power and trusting your power and your intuition. Okay, intuition, integrity, gratitude, spirituality, trust in the divine. All of these came up today. And so I'm just going to ask that any and all that are for your highest and best good at this time to receive, whether it be beliefs or programs, that those be downloaded, integrated, and activated. And all you have to do is say yes in your head, out loud, or, whatever, that you just have to be open to receive. And if you say no, you won't receive these. So if you feel comfortable receiving these from that highest source, it's all for your highest and best good, then just say yes, and you will receive these beliefs and programs. And I'll also ask for supporting beliefs and programs as well, which is those are the kind of like the I know what it feels like. I know what it looks like. I know what is possible. I know what is safe. I know how to live my daily life, being these things or having these things. Those are kind of supporting and surrounding beliefs and programs. So I ask that those be downloaded, integrated, and activated as well, fully aligned and balanced on all levels. Any and all that are for your highest and best good with that have to do with any and all of these, that you receive those now. And you may feel some tingling, and that's good. That's okay. That just means that the energy's moving, and you can just take some deep breaths. You can take the deep breaths. It's put your hand over your heart and just receive. And like I said, just trust in that highest source, knowing that these are coming from that highest source, and they're all for your highest and best good. Fully downloaded, integrated, and activated for each of you now. Okay, and as those are coming in, any requests for next week, be sure to email me, christywarnick1@gmail.com, or message me on the Facebook page that I mentioned, facebook.com/christywarnick1. And you can, with requests. I'm not like some of the other psychics around here. We're all light workers, by the way. We all have our own abilities and gifts, and they're all wonderful. I don't necessarily do psychic readings, but the light worker part of this, and just that knowledge that comes in, my clairvoyance is one of my strongest spiritual gifts. And so we're just asking that all of these come in, and that you receive any supporting frequencies and codes that go along with these as well. Fully downloaded, integrated, and activated now. Okay. And also, I've got a couple of accelerator images here. If you're on the radio, you're not going to see these, but you can go back and watch this on Facebook or on YouTube or anywhere that the video is, but I'll read what it's about. The first one is Temple of the Heart, which awakens love and higher wisdom. And I will show the people that are on the video and watching this, I will show them the image. These are by Brian DeFlores from LightQuest International. And I'm just going to send this one out to everyone to help with that heart space. And sending it to you. Okay. And like I said, there's going to be more. There's more videos out there. There's more on my YouTube page, on my Facebook page. There's a lot more that we can do next week as well. We'll go back and finish up even more to do with these things. But with the time that we have, this is, it's going to be very beneficial for you to let all these kind of settle in. And I'm just going to surround everyone in a white light to hold these in. And we will do more next week. And I look forward to seeing you there, or for you joining me and listening in. I look forward to that next week. Be sure to contact me at christywarnick.com. All my contact information is there on my website. And if you're interested in a session, I'm happy to help you, and we can really get in and clear out some things that are even, deeper things for you to be free of. So I look forward to seeing you and you tuning in next week. And thank you so much for joining me today. So grateful to have you here, and share this out. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.